are taking a trip where?
We're headed to Spearfish. I think we're going down Spearfish Canyon.
Spearfish Canyon. I think there's a waterfall along through here that we're going to stop at and see too.
That's a pretty good ride. You see a lot of follow a creek down to the canyon. There's several stops and things to look at.
Alright, we just stopped at a pullover area and let's see what we can see. Beautiful. It's very windy. But the view is amazing. And there is a nature trail that you can go on. You found a trout? Leave it to you to find a fish.
There's a couple of trout swimming around in there. That choppy water is hard to keep a camera on them. Right out there's a trout. Came up, went right back down real quick. See him right there, middle of the screen.
We are trying not to freeze. It's pretty cold out here. Stuart's back there showing you the trout.
Alright, we're getting out at another area down the creek, not sure. It looks like a picnic area. It's got some tables and stuff. We'll walk over here, there's a sign, see what it says. Probably about that hill or something. Alright, the little sign tells you sort of about the Spearfish Canyon time. Tells you a little bit about it. Got a good little stream here. We're all like that. You do a little kayaking down that right there. Enough flow in it. Walk up through here and see if we can catch up with Nancy. There she is, sitting on a few bench.
They have a nice wooden pathway to walk right through here. Neat little area. Can't beat the views. This picnic area had lots of amazing views and lots of different areas to sit at and enjoy the beautiful scenery.
we're about to do this mile and something hike up to Devil's Bathtub.
We tried it last time, but it was raining.
Yeah, and we might get some rain today. It's a big crowd of people here, so
yeah,
we're gonna see what we can find.
Last time there wasn't hardly anyone here, and now, yeah, wow. Now that we're doing it again, there's a lot of people here, so we'll see. There's a fish right there by the log. Oh, yep. Oh, there's. Yep. Right there. Lots of them here at Devil's Bathtub. I think they're not wanting to go down. They're just hanging out. A very small trail with lots of rocks. But it's still a pretty view. Alright, we've got two of them emerging here. We're on top of a bridge. And they go that way.
All right, we had to walk the road from the public parking area. This trail actually goes across private property, so it's hard to find in a sense. It doesn't tell you all that. But we probably walked about a tenth. Yeah, it wasn't far. Tenth, maybe pretty. 2/10 of a mile down.
We followed the creek all the way down.
Followed the creek, yeah. So now we're gonna go up this little branch here and see what it's all about. So looks like we got a creek crossing here. All right.
All right, I think I'm gonna let him go first. That looks scary, babe.
Well, you better be careful, though, I can say.
I feel like I'm gonna get my shoes wet.
Nope, that ain't stable. Yeah, just come on across that way.
It's wet. Oh, I got cold wet feet.
Yeah, that's a little iffy there.
You really have to watch your step on this path. There's lots of rocks and roots. There's lots of trees over your path. Ooh, that's a toe stumper for sure. All right, this is a little different view than what we've been doing. Sure, it's out there being brave again. Oh, is that the way our path goes?
What?
Is that the way our path goes? Oh, I guess our path does go that way. I didn't do so well on the last one. Let's see if I do better on this one.
I don't know which way is going to be the best way to go. Trail looks a lot like some of the AT. Get this little rock bluff right here. You can hear the creek running right beneath it. We've had to make several creek crossings, but the main thing is this trail is not very well marked. So you just follow the path. It's not a marked trail. We're coming right up here on a tight spot. We're going to stay on this side of the creek and go up a ways. But this looks like a main crossing here, but I think we've done crossed it about 2 or 3 times where we may not have to. So look back down. Starting to feel a few raindrops too. Pretty area right here though. Some kind of marker. Alright, Nancy wanted a picture of this knot on the tree. I know when I was on the trail, they had a certain name. I don't remember what they are though.
Alright, I am sitting by the stream right now, and up on top of that cliff are some pretty purple flowers. So I'm hoping I can zoom in and let you see them. The purple flowers are right up on that ledge right there, right in the middle of the stream. So when I get a little bit closer, hopefully I can zoom in more.
Alright, I'm up here on a little ledge overlooking the creek. We still haven't made it yet. I just wanted to walk up and look on this ledge. Creek underneath us. Nancy is down underneath us right there. She can't see me because there's overhang, but we're gonna have to figure out how to cross. Well, there's Nancy down there. Sitting down there. So we're gonna have to figure out how to cross this creek again without getting our feet wet. It is a pretty hike. On a hot day, it'd be a good hike, but definitely not on these cool days. If you notice, we got a change of clothing going on here.
I may or may not have to get a little swim.
Somebody went nose first in the water. So I'm sorry I didn't get that on camera. But, you know. I'm sure she appreciates it, don't you, baby, that I didn't get that on camera?
Yes.
I'm sure she appreciates I didn't get that on camera. Ain't that right, baby?
I don't...
So...
I don't know.
That was a pretty good, she had a pretty good bath. I'm glad the creek ain't ice cold. So, all right, we're gonna ease on up the creek and hopefully get to the end without getting wet again.
Hopefully I'm okay. We'll see the bruises tomorrow.
Well, break time. We still haven't made it. So, got
But
some.
we got a nice pretty rock to sit on. Would be a great nature walk. Beautiful sights. But you need to plan to get wet.
It's starting to rain. We tried to get this waterfall last week. The rain, about the time we got here, it started just pouring down, so I don't think we really got any video of it. Pretty neat waterfall. Bridal Veil, I believe is what it's called. Bridal Veil Falls. What do you think about it?
It's pretty. That's what we came for. First time we came, it was raining, so this is a much better picture of it.
Got a little makeshift footbridge down there.
Yeah, look, you're walking.
Yeah.
Right in there.
He made it. Alright, there you go. Pretty good falls. We're working our way down towards Spearfish. Going to actually hit the wall mark here in a little bit. But it's been a pretty day. Probably the best day we've had as far as sunshine. So, but we still got several months left, so I'm sure we'll see a lot more.
I think this is our last stop for the day. This is called the Chubby Chipmunk. Here is our haul. We'll have to see what it tastes like. All right, Stuart's trying his lemon meringue. Let's see if it's good. Take your bite, babe. Good?
Yeah. A little sweet.
Way I like it. All right, I'm going to try my first one. I got a bourbon pecan. Let's see what it's. No, it's a mouthful of chocolate. All right, those were yummy, but we are on a sugar high for sure. This one, I believe, is Stuart's, and that's a New York cheesecake. This one's a chocolate toffee. This one's peanut butter. And salted caramel. But sugar high for sure. One's enough to do you for a while. But the peanut butter was my favorite. Lots of peanut butter. Alright, we are pulling over to a pullover site.
Good bit longer.
Well, this is really the first pretty day we've had, you know? Yeah. It's pretty. That's what we came for. First time we came, it was raining, so This is a much better picture of it.
All right, see if we can find this frog.